Hey guys, Jacob here. This is going to be a very quick video. I don't want to make this too long, but this is going to be talking about more on the Project Resolve update that's going to be for Division 2. If you guys did not watch the live stream, it is out there. I think it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. They did talk about a lot of things, and I did make a separate video on this talking about some of the things that are going to be the quality of life improvements and a few other things that we're going to be getting in pretty much year 5 and year 6, and pretty much just Division in general, some things that people have been wanting for a very, very long time. Now in this video, we're going to be talking about the revised roadmap for 2024 and 2025. We have year 5 and year 6 to look forward to. Year 5, we're just about done with. It's December. As of right now, it's December 12th, so we are in the middle of pretty much December. We're getting there. A few more weeks, and then we will be into Christmas, of course, as you guys know, and hopefully you guys got the Santa stuff pretty much done, so you guys can get that done and celebrate Christmas. We're wearing a Santa Claus outfit, and of course, if you guys did not get it, I would recommend hurry up trying to get that done as fast as possible so you guys can get those rewards. Now, as for the new roadmap, we have Year 5, which is going to be Project Resolve, which is going to be Season 3, which they're going to be kicking off very soon. The new Manhunt, new apparel event. Year 6, which is going to be Season 1, which is going to be the quality of life improvements, new manhunt, and apparel event. And if you guys are not aware what's in some of those quality of life improvements, it could be anything from the recalibration station to optimization to also cheaters in the dark zone and a few overall fixes that they're going to be improving with the game in general. Also, a good example of this would be things like the loot. Now, you could find better gear if it's on heroic. Potentially, you're most likely going to be finding way, way higher gear. No more finding purples in the open world. So if it's on heroic, some things like that are just a few examples that you'll be able to see in upcoming quality of life improvements. And there's a whole other video I did make on this. For year 6, we have Seasons 2.0, a new Manhunt Apparel event, which I'm very excited to see what Season 2 or year 6 in general is going to be, or going to bring. We'll probably have new Manhunt targets, new story missions, stuff like that. And as for year 6, we have Season 3 story DLC, new Manhunt Apparel event, and that's going to be the Brookyln DLC. And unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be seeing that in probably mid 2025, which I could see why they did this. This is probably to let Heartland potentially release and let people play that, which I'm very excited for, and I will be streaming that eventually when they do decide to release it. And if you guys are not aware, that's Red Storm's new spin-off game that is division based that we'll be seeing later in the future. And as for the story DLC, that's going to be Brookyln, which is going to be made by Massive. Now, with them working on Avatar, that being done, with the new Star Wars game just about done, hopefully there's more hands on deck with Division and they get things out a little bit quicker and we get some more Division news on the new Division 3, which is going to be released probably in 2025, 2026, at least news that is. I don't expect the game to come out in 2025, but this is going to be really, really nice as well because this is going to be the first Division game we have on next gen. Division 2 does have next gen updates, but it's also not a true next gen game, and with the potential chance of them being on next gen like PS5 and Series X and PC, we may have a bigger map, more stash space, bigger dark zones, more stuff to do, more opportunities, and even better graphics. Now, as for the story DLC, this could potentially end the Division 2. This may be the end of pretty much Division 2. This may end the story, it may cap it off, and you might just have to wait till Division 3 comes out. But I am expecting another game mode. I think they will add at least one more game mode for year 6, or potentially even further. We may even get a year 7, which may go into the final release. It may be like a season 1.8 I think it was 1.8.3 back in the day, is when we got the new, the final update for the Division 1, which was West Side Pier, if I remember correctly. It's been a minute since I've looked that up. But that was the final kind of update. We got Skirmish, and we got a few other things as well, like the West Side Pier, and even Resistance. So maybe we'll get something like that towards the end of Division 2. But it looks like the Brookyln DLC has been pushed back, like I've said, and hopefully this DLC is big as the Warlords New York. I don't think it'll be as big because Brookyln is a little bit smaller compared to the DLC area that we were in, if I remember correctly, in Warlords. Might be the same size, might be a few less manhunts, but hopefully this is very story oriented and potentially it will be a good chapter to potentially either in Division 2 on or branched off into the next game. And who knows if this is going to be free, if it's going to be paid. I'm kind of 50-50 on it because I feel like they're going to have to make some money for the next game to work on it, so they might charge $29.99 for it. And hopefully it includes more than just a story DLC, maybe a few other things will be thrown in there that we can actually use in New York and possibly even DC. Of course, things like the cleaners are now, out and about, which we have those in New York. Potentially maybe they can throw some of the other enemies from this DLC into DC. Maybe we'll get a better manhunt, maybe some more hunters, and maybe we'll find a little bit more truth about that, and possibly maybe even do a game mode. Who really knows at this point? But overall, I don't want to talk too long and bore you guys to death going over theories and stuff like that for what we're going to be getting. But that's just a quick little revised roadmap. But it's nice to see that we're actually getting something for the Division 2. I was really worried that we weren't going to see anything else for this game besides the story DLC. They could have thrown just a story DLC out there and be done with it, and we could have waited probably 6 or 7 months to play that. But instead, they are deciding to update the game, which makes me really, really happy. But thanks for all the support. I know I haven't uploading in a while, but I do appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me on my absence from uploading, and I will catch you guys in the next one.